everybody, this is Dawn and Jessie, and we're out on the trail today. Say hi, Jess.
Hi.
Which way do we want to go? Want to go the high trail or the low trail today?
No.
The low trail? Alright. We're gonna take a nice hike today. Jess, here's somebody left their walking stick if you want one.
What?
There's someone left their walking stick if you want one.
Okay.
That's kind of big, but it'll work. This is one of the places that Jessie and I, we come in here and there's all kinds of wild edibles in here. So we're going to try and show some of them to you today. So stay with us. Anyway, we're walking through here and we've got berry bushes. And we just walked past some wild horsetail plant. Here's some more right here. But up here a little ways on this trail, there's a big patch of it. Here's another single plant. Right there. So we'll show you more when we get down the trail. Oh, Jessie's pointing one out. So down here on this curve, I want to get further down the trail and get away from all the noise from the highway. One of our other things we're doing in here today is we're gonna do some mushroom hunting, so stay tuned and we'll get back to you in a bit when we get down the trail a ways. Go back and go around this way. It's drier on this side.
Yeah, I think.
We got a nice game trail coming down off the ridge up there. It's a nice high ridge. All kinds of birch and aspen in here. And here is I don't know. Everyone says this is horsetail here, but it looks like bamboo to me. And it's a huge patch of it. It's all over through here. Now, to me, it doesn't look like the other horsetail plants at all, other than that it's green. But it's all over. So if any of you guys that are familiar with horsetail, if you can tell me if that's what this is or if it's just bamboo, I'd appreciate it. But it goes solid all the way down the side of this trail for like the next half mile or so. It's also growing all up the side of that hill up here. All the way up the hill, just thick. So looks like we got some wild violets too.
Oh, the purple thing?
Yep.
Oh, there's another one in there.
Yeah, there's several of them in here. So anyway, we're gonna move on down the trail, but I just wanted to know there's another game trail back here. What'd you find, Jess?
A flower.
Oh yeah. Look here. Those are pretty, aren't they? They look kind of like, well, I'm not gonna say because if I'm wrong, I don't want to give anybody the idea. So we'll get back with you after we get down the trail a bit. We're down here now on the one of our little spots we like to stop. This is Baird's Creek. It's absolutely gorgeous through here. And the water was much higher then, of course, than it is now, but still very pretty nonetheless. Right, Jess?
Yep.
There's still some nice deep holes in here.
What?
I said there's still some nice deeper holes left. It's not all dried up.
Nope.
The other thing I wanted to ask about is if anybody knows what these plants are that these giant leaves are on. It's not burdock. They stink. Maybe it's skunk cabbage, I don't know. But there's horsetail plants mixed all in these yellow flowers. So if anybody could help me out with identifying those, I'd appreciate it. But we're gonna head back off. We're gonna go off the trail and head back in here and look for some mushrooms. All right, Miss Jessica, what do you think?
But what?
You ready to move on down the trail?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Ooh. They put up this fence here since we were in here last. They blocked all that off. Up the hill we go. Now we got a split in the trail. We can go that way. Or stay on this trail.
This one.
Well, I don't think we'll find too many mushrooms this way. There's those plants again. And they grow in very swampy, wet area. So I'm not sure what they are. There's some actual lily pads growing down in there too, mixed in with them, along with the horsetail and some other stuff that I don't know what it is.
And whatnot.
And whatnot. In the fall, Jessie and I took a long hike through here, and there were mushrooms absolutely everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Oh, look at that. This bridge was built by the Boy Scouts. That's very cool. Trail improvement and wetland restoration from Eagle Scout Service Project. Very cool. Anyway, this was absolutely jam-packed full of mushrooms everywhere and all different kinds. I mean, I would say we found at least 20 different types of mushrooms, at least. Wouldn't you say?
I lost count after 10.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, there were a lot more past that 10, weren't there?
Yeah, I stopped counting after 10, to be honest.
Yeah. We're following the creek, the trail that follows the creek today. So next time we come in, we'll take the high trail that follows the ridge. What?
So, there was a rabbit up ahead and it was
Hiking down the trail?
yeah. And I thought that was funny.
You never saw a robin hiking before?
No.
Jessie never saw a robin hiking before. Well, that's a good first to see, isn't it? This
Yeah.
tree here. This big one that's laying down. We had a little run-in with this tree last fall, didn't we, Jess?
No.
She's laughing, but we did. Because you can still see them on here. We found these mushrooms last fall. Holy man, I see something huge down there. She saw these mushrooms last fall and came in here to look at them and stuck her hand over this and stirred up a whole nest of hornets that came out and paid us a visit. So notice I'm in here by the tree and she's staying out there on the trail, giggling. Don't you want to come in by the tree, Jessie?
Evil tree.
Evil tree? Yeah, so Auntie had to get out the first aid kit last fall and pull out her stingers. And I had my bandana, and I took my bandana and put it in the water that was ice cold and wrapped it around her finger to keep the swelling down. And said I had to monitor her for a while because she'd never been stung before. Because I'm allergic to bee stings. So, no mushrooms on this, and if there were going to be morels or any other kind that were up, they would be all over around this tree. And there's nothing new. It's all the old stuff from last year, rotting and falling off. There's nothing coming up yet on the ground. Now I'm stuck in the thorns on my backpack. So I'm gonna stop this and get back with you later. That's not funny. So I told you guys, Jessica's down there laughing hysterically because her mother was looking at something in my phone earlier, and she changed the sound my phone makes when a notification comes through, and so that when there's a weather alert, I can actually hear it. And it just went off because there's a frost advisory out. I know we're going into the end of May here, and I'm getting frost advisory notifications on my phone. So instead of it just making a beep or a bling or a ding sound, it just yelled out very loudly, butt scratcher alert, butt scratcher. And that's what my phone just did. That would be the notification my sister put on my phone for me to make the WeatherBug app work. Of course, Jessica thinks it's hysterical, but I'm walking through the woods and I hear this and I'm like, what the heck was that? That's my sister, Jessie's mother. So anyway, as we're walking along here, I just want to say, when I started out doing this with Jessie, I did that video that told a little bit about my story, and I said I wanted to get back out here and start teaching her more about the outdoors, and I wanted to be more active and start walking more and getting back out here. That I wanted to get my weight off that I had put on from all the health issues I have. So I just thought I'd tell you, I mean, even though it's hard to tell because I'm still a big girl, will be for a while, I've taken off almost 12 pounds, 11 3/4 pounds. And Jessie just found out she's taken off almost 5, so it's working.
Technically almost 25.
Well, yeah, since she first started trying to take off weight a while ago, she's taken off almost 25 pounds. So, but 5 since we started this. And I am very proud of her. I'm proud of myself, which is hard for me to say. I'm not that kind of person, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. So, yay, go us!
Yay!